Christina's house was designed to provide housing, but more importantly, offer and provide emotional, physical, and spiritual support and education for women and their children as they transition from homelessness to permanent, stable living environments. We first spoke to Christina's house when they were in the final stretch of raising money for the house that will be Christina's house. Well, to give us an update on where they're at, we're joined by Shannon Mumblow and Linda Mumblow, and the first woman to be helped by Christina's house, Michelle Barboza, and her daughter, Juliet, who is just your perfect porcelain doll, living doll though. Let's start with you, Linda. I know when your episode had first aired on Connecting Point, a Connecting Point viewer sent in a very generous donation to you guys after seeing your segment on the show. And it just really, I guess, underlies the importance of this issue and people realize how important this is happening. Talk about how now with Michelle coming on board, before even Christina's house got started, Michelle was the first person to reach out to you saying, hey, I need some help. But now that you're helping her, she's in your house, you have a roof over her head, the state and federal government no longer consider and look at her homeless, thereby denying her some help that she needs. Talk about that.
Correct. The standards that the government uses, the state and federal government, are standards that talk about women like Michelle who are in doubled up situations, and once they're in those situations they are no longer considered homeless, so she's not eligible for emergency housing. So she's really in a difficult situation because she wants to leave and be on her own, but there really isn't anything out there for her.
And Michelle, talk about the importance of Christina's house and how it's been able to help you the past couple of months, especially with having Juliet.
Well, even though the physical house is still on its way, Linda has taken me under her own roof, and I think that the spirit of Christina's house, originated in Linda and is there, in the charity that she's offered to me, to really help me in whatever way I need, individual to my needs, help me to just get to my next step, and hopefully on my way to being back on my own, How
excited are you about the completion or finalization of Christina's house?
I am very excited. I'm very excited. I've seen the house and it's beautiful and it has a lot to offer, and I think that's going to happen really soon. And there's just been, people have come out of the cracks, out of the woodwork to offer their time and to donate money. And it's been, they've raised a lot of money really quickly.
And if we have anybody that wants to kind of help that final stretch, that last lap of the race, Shannon, tell us about what is coming up, this Christmas Ball Gala that'll kind of help drive everything home.
December 6th, we are having the first annual Christina's House Christmas Ball and Fundraiser. The last day to sign up for that is November 30th. So visit christinashouse.org/annual ball, and you can sign up on the RSVP form on that website. And right now we are up to about 125 people who will be coming. So seats are filling up and we hope to see everybody there, and it's just going to be a great way to support us and have a great time. Good date night. Silent auction, great way to start your Christmas shopping.
That's great. And all for a good cause.
All for a great cause, absolutely.
All for a great cause as well, too. And Linda, talk about what this is going to help kind of bring that final chapter at a close of that search for Christina's house. You already have the house. It's just going to be that final, that last lap that you're so looking forward to. Talk about the past couple of years, all of this work that you've put into it, and finally the light at the end of the tunnel is right there. What does that mean for you?
It's really exciting, and it's exciting to see, I think, everybody coming forward, stepping forward to really help. It's not one donor, it's many donors, and it's a lot of people that really see the need in the community, not only in this area, but in other areas. The woman who donated after watching this episode is actually from Avon, Connecticut. So the need it's national, and we're trying to do something here. So it's really exciting. I think we're about ready to go to the bank, and it will be really exciting to open it and really start helping and changing the directions of a lot of women.
And you have more I know Michelle was the first recipient of Christina's house, but you have many other women that have reached out to you saying, I need help.
I'm getting calls almost on a daily basis, calls and emails, and the calls are really tragic. I had one Sunday that actually broke my heart. It was a young woman who found herself homeless at 5 o'clock Sunday night, and it was so cold outside, and all I could think of is her young child. And so for me, it's very difficult because there isn't anything out there. It's hard to refer them to someplace. She was afraid to go to a shelter because she was afraid for herself and for her young child. So Christina's house is the first, I pray, of many houses like this, so that women will really have a place to go to be safe with their children.
And you're hoping to kind of bridge that gap between someone who's just trying to do you a favor, kind of like Linda, reaching out to help Michelle, but then the need or the help from the state or the federal government is taken away simply by you just trying to do a good deed and trying to put a roof over somebody else's head. That can be a very tragic moment in somebody's life when they realize, wow, I really can't get help anywhere else. So talk about anything else that you feel is needed to kind of raise this awareness of people needing to know how important this is.
I think we just all need to work together as a community. The more people that know about Christina's house, they've been sharing it on Facebook, via Twitter, social media, they go back to their friends and family, and getting the word out verbally has been absolutely amazing. That's how people are coming forward. People that have planned to come to the ball or just have been sending in donations that we don't know them, but they've heard about us through friends and family. So that's part of how people can, if they don't have the monetary means to help, if they could just help verbally and to just spread the word. So
that's great. Well, thanks so much for telling us about it. And we have just a couple days left. The RSVPs have to be put in by November 30th for the ball, which will be on December 6th. And we're so excited. And Juliet may not be able to make it to the ball. She may have to call it an early night, but we're happy to have her at least here tonight. Hi. Yeah, there we go. Thank you, ladies, so much.
Thank you.
thank you.